Mm. Yeah, probably like 8:30 now. Hey, yo, what's up, Cave Trader? Yeah, yeah, it's not that bad though. Oh, you're in long. Oh shit. I thought you was talking about Yeah, okay. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, I'm looking at Nas right now. Shit, I'm actually looking at gold. Shit, I had a limit at 42. It looks like it's working. I moved it down to 39. I mean, I guess it's okay. God, I moved it down to 36 actually. I had a limit at 43. 3. This is where I had my limit at, but I don't know. But on Nasdaq, it might. Man, we all know that that first attempt to fill the gap is a trap. The first attempt to fill the gap is a trap. Where were you targeting? Where did you get in long at, and where were you targeting? I guess that's where I should ask. Hey, yo, what's up, Alfred? I was at your entry price now. You said the last 3 weeks, no profit. What are you talking about, man? Yeah, you say that you haven't been profitable in the last 3 weeks. Oh, you're targeting the Asia highs. Well, shit, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't necessarily have a bearish thesis, but it's obviously a trend line break. So it could be coming back down to test that, but shit, I don't know. If you put it like that. Mm, you starting this week red. I mean, I'm pretty sure you're gonna get it. You're gonna get it back, K Trader. I know you will. Especially now that we got the holidays. I think this week may be the last week of this month. Let me confirm that. Let me confirm that. This week is the last week of this month. So we're gonna see a lot of volatility this week. We have a short week on top of that. So that last week, that last day of the month, we should see an uptick in volatility, or we should see more volatility because these institutional traders, these big money traders, I'm just use that term, these big money traders, they have to meet their quotas by the end of the month. And the ones that haven't met their quotas, well, they're going to have to go a little bit hard before the month goes bye-bye and we start trading in the last month of the year, December 12th month of the year. And I said I was going to put $500 into an account. I don't know how cute I want to be with the numbers though. Just don't know how cute I want to be with the numbers. Should I do December 10th or should I do December 12th? December 10th is a Wednesday. December 12th is a Friday. Yeah, I'll keep it December 10th. I think, yeah, 10 is cool. 10 is cool. I mean, the long should work here, man. I think just Nasdaq just being a senior citizen as per usual. Okay, that account's gone. I guess that was the last bit that was in that account. Yeah, for whatever reason. So I guess Apex's website went down, and it's back up. I'm not able to reset any of my accounts. It's not letting me reset any account. The last time I checked, but honestly, I probably won't reset it. I don't really need to reset the account. Pretty sure Apex is probably like, why the hell we not making no damn money on resets? The option to reset the account is not available. Just imagine, dude, that one button on Apex for them to not have the reset button available, that probably cost them a couple of $1 million. Yeah, that shit is not available. I can't reset none of my accounts right now. Or it's not giving me an option to reset any of my accounts. Oh shit, my bad, Alfred. All right, so Alfred just got a he just locked in his Lucid payout. Congratulations to our boy Alfred. He locked in his first pay, or I don't know if it's his first, but he locked in a payout with Lucid. Congratulations. Yeah, I think so too, Cape Trader. I think so too. I think this might be the push right here. Oh shit. I think that candle might have wicked me out. Or no, it didn't. At least 33. Yeah. I thought would have been back there. My stop would have been right there. So I still would have been in this. 50. Shit. That's, I mean, that's what I'm planning on doing. Like, I'm planning on recycling these accounts. Shit. As I'm looking at this, Alfred, dude, man, with only a $1,000 in drawdown, that's impressive, dude. That's impressive. Congratulations. And it's a trailing drawdown, so that shit is always going to be $1,000 of drawdown until, well, I mean, shit, he's past the buffer now, so as long as his account balance go underneath what is it? I think like 26.1. As long as his balance go under 26.1, he's good. All right, there goes that first target. There we go, Nasdaq. There we go. Let's see if we can get that second target. So yeah, so this is going to be the strategy that I'm just going to rock with the Nasdaq. We're going to practice this strategy, man. I do have a Tradeify account. I think that rebuilds pretty soon. When that account rebuilds, we'll use the strategy on that account. I think it rebuilds probably. I think the 29th, I believe. I think it's the 29th. Yeah, I think it's the 29th. And I'm only going to trade 12 micro contracts until I build up the account. I mean, if I had like a super big account, I would trade minis, but losing $1,500 per trade because the Nasdaq chooses to hit your stop before going to your target is not. That shit ain't fun. So I'll just rock with 12 contracts, which kind of gives me, like, I mean, it gives me the mathematical edge. As long as that first target gets hit, if it comes back to my stop, it's a break-even trade. But if it continues to go to at least to that second target, then I'm profitable. Long term, I'm profitable. It hits the whole thing. Shit. I think this whole thing is I think it's a 3-to-1. Yeah, I think it's at least 3-to-1. At least. But we always have the option of readjusting the final target, the runner target. That's what I'm talking about, Nasdaq. I see you, baby. But watch out, Cave Trader, because I mean, we could see a rejection around 500. I mean, we already know that. I mean, we already know that's a hot spot. Dang, I'm looking at Alex's stream or Think with Bookmap. Well, when you see somebody else do it, it's like, okay, all right, I see what you guys are talking about. I see it. This man was up 4K just now, and now he's down $500. Okay, I see it. I see it. And then I'm looking at the chat as per usual. I really don't know why people believe that the market doesn't do what it wants at this point. I really don't know, because there's people in the chat saying that the market shouldn't be going up. This is probably a fake out. Dude, we just had a gap open. We had the market break out of this trend line right here. Why wouldn't it go up? Bears are getting stopped out of this position right now. They're getting stopped out. We have a gap open. We have a break of structure. We have a pullback into prior resistance, turn support. We're going to at least get a retest of the high, potentially, for cave traders' sake, hopefully. And if the bulls can get past this high right here, I mean, we got that high. So I mean, we got room for upside. The only room for downside would be, to 285, maybe a double bottom here, but we got the room. Yeah, 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 that is definitely true. No disrespect though, but it is the because it's like when I see other people's opinions about the market, not saying that mine's is superior or anything, but I have a good idea of what's happening usually, most of the time. The market doesn't go off of what you believe should be happening right now. I mean, the market can go up 10,000 points and then it can drop 15. I mean, this is intraday price action. Just because the market is in whatever condition people believes it's in doesn't mean that it can't continue to go up. I mean, how I see the market, as long as it hasn't hit a level yet or it hasn't touched liquidity, then it can keep going in that direction until that happens. And then once it touched that liquidity, then it'll turn around. I mean, that's just how I see the market. Yeah, I mean, these are bots. They don't care about what's going on. Not for real. And even if news does come out, they swipe the liquidity before they move. So it's like, regardless of what happens, it's going towards the liquidity. I mean, that's what it does. Yeah, I'm looking at Think with Bookmap here. There's a bunch of liquidity at 500. I mean, we all know that that's going to be a hot spot. We already know that. I think bears are going to get aggressive at 500, but if you look at these EMAs, and if you look at the EMAs right now, and oh crap, we got the wrong color. Anyway, so I mean, if we look at these EMAs, we have the long, medium, and short-term EMAs sloped up to the upside. We're going to probably see a retest of this high. We have this high where everybody's going to probably front run the hell out of. And then we have Friday's highs. We have Friday's highs too. So, I mean, we have room for upside. They're not going to fill that gap. I mean, shit, honestly, this could have been the trap right here. This could have been the first time to fill the gap as a trap right here. They got halfway through the gap. Actually, shit, let's measure it, actually. Let's measure the gap. That was last week's close. This was the open. So yeah, about 50%. Yeah, the market already went about 50% into that gap already. No, Katie, I'm in micros. I'm gonna rock it with the micros. If I was in a bigger account, if I was in my Apex account, I'll probably be in 4 minis. Or at least I would have one running me. I would have one running minis actually. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. I don't have a set. I don't have a set strategy yet. I don't have a set strategy yet. Because I'm trying to find that that sweet spot. Because if I trade too big, I'll probably trade less often. But if I trade too small, I'll trade more often. I'll take more setups because my loss will be so small that I won't even think about it. I think right now I have it where I'm still implementing the same strategy that I do plan on implementing when I switch over to minis. But that trailing drawdown on on Apex would kill the account. Yeah, Cave Trader. Like I said, I do back testing every week, and I grow ever more confident that majority of market movement is done by computers, is done by bots, algorithms, institutional algorithms. It's all measured moves. Everything is a measured move. Because it hits certain areas so perfectly every time. You can almost mindlessly trade measured moves. You just have to trade the right one at the right time. But it just seems like now, as I look over the charts over the weekend, I watch trading videos and stuff like that of on market structure just to, always refresh smart money concepts, market structure, price action. I'm watching the same videos every week. It's really gotten to a point now where you really don't even need to be skilled. You just have to be confident that it's going to do what it always does once it completes its measured move. Like after it completes a 100% move, from what I've found, it bounces no matter what the hell is going on. Once it completes a 100% move, it's going to bounce or it's going to reject. It may not reverse, but it's almost a guaranteed trade. And I want to emphasize on the word almost. It's almost guaranteed. Because I just see it happen. Honestly, when I miss it, it's kind of frustrating. I was like, damn, how the hell did I miss that? It's like I know it's going to make a 100% move, but sometimes in a moment, I'm not even looking for it. It usually doesn't want to go more than 300% in one direction. Usually without a rejection. So usually an order at the 300% after a 300% move is usually almost a guaranteed winning trade. I looked at gold. So that week that gold consolidated and then swiped up and then came crashing down. So apparently when I was doing back testing that week, it touched that. I mean, it moved up so high and it didn't pull back. It made a 300% move in one go. And then it came crashing down. So what I'm going to start looking at is to see how far the market's gone from top to bottom. And I'm gonna probably make a rule if it touches that 300% and it starts going in the opposite direction. I'm just not going to trade against that because I know that well, it's highly probable that those are the days where the market does not bounce or the market does not reject. It just keeps going. Those are probably the days. I mean, I'm not going back weeks to back test this crap, but from what I've seen, after 300%, the market is going in the other direction. So trading is kind of like just paying attention to measured moves now, really, because computers don't overcomplicate it. I mean, computers have to be simple. If these institutional algorithms are moving the market now, they don't have complicated instruction because anybody that programs know that if you make your program, the script, too complicated, it will crash. Or over time, for whatever reason, and how do I say this? Over time, for whatever reason, if it's too complicated, it'll probably glitch and it'll fuck something up. Like a 1 or 0 will probably begin to degrade and it doesn't execute correctly. A bug can happen. And if these institutional algorithms are moving the market and they start to glitch, just imagine the market going down 1,000 points or popping up 1,000 points because, you know, of a glitch, a bug. So these things have to be as simple as possible, something that can run constantly. And this is what I do know to be true. So, and like I said, I just come to accept that all this is just institutional algorithms, trading, making measured moves. You don't necessarily have to understand how like market structure. I mean, you do, but you don't. You can just throw, I mean, you really can just, because I mean, I've seen it. I measured the moves and it's like, wow. It's like I don't even have to know that there was a break and retest here, or this was an area where the market rejected previously. It just all lines up. Hey, yeah, what's up, Rocket? Hold on, Alfred, did I hold on, did I ask you? Uh I think I mean maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I don't know. I asked you hold on, did I ask you what trade did you took? At because you took the trade at the open, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's so true, Rocket. Balance is everything. Come on, senior citizen Nas. Come on. You need some help crossing the street, girl? You need some help? So I'm surprised Alex is still shorting this. The market has not the market has not shown a it hasn't broke structure. I mean, the EMAs are still sloped. They're still buying off the 21, the short-term EMA. They're still buying off of it. I'm surprised he's shorting this. Yeah, I think so too. I mean, at least to these highs right here, at least. And kind of going back to what I was talking about earlier, I think I found the right size because I can manage, 18 micro contracts or something like that. I can manage that. I mean, I can scale back into the position like after it hits my target and it's going in my direction. If I see a pullback, I can get back in and make more money. I think I think we can be very profitable. We can make a lot of money with this scalping strategy. Sure. I mean, we passed the Lucid account literally in less than what, 5-10 minutes. Catching that short on Friday, just scaling into the position. I made so much freaking money, man. So much money. You only trade what, 15 to 20 micros at a time? You know, I mean, these firms with their stupid commission fees, man. Micros are expensive to trade, man. With the Nasdaq, you don't necessarily notice how much money that you're spending on commissions because you're making so much of it. But when you're trading something like gold or something like that, it's very noticeable how much money is going to commissions. Wow, I didn't even notice that. All right, there we go. Yeah, like I said, I'm surprised Alex is still holding this shit short. I mean, dude, the market is obviously long. That shit is not coming down. This is the Nasdaq. You don't short the Nasdaq. There we go, baby. Hit that target. Hit that target. You know what? This is probably more my style anyway. This is probably more my style. I think. All right, there we go. When I hit that, when it gets that second target hit, then I can move my I can start trailing my honestly, you know what I probably might actually do? We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens because these are micros. It's not like they're minis or nothing. It's not like they're minis. I'm thinking about if I should keep the trailing. So once it hits that second target, should I start trailing it? Oh, so you're right now too? Yeah, I mean, all the signs were there for a long. You had higher lows and higher highs. Now, we all know that the first attempt to fill the gap is a trap. We know that. So once all the bears got trapped underneath all the EMAs and then they flipped, I think the market can at least get a retest of this high. At least get a retest of it. of Asia highs, just like where Cave Trader, our boy Cave Trader, is targeting. And yeah, I guess so. Yeah, after I get that second target hit, then maybe I can start to reduce my risk. So I don't take a full loss, but I can take. So I mean, if it does pull back, because we are retesting highs. We could get a retest of Friday's high. We could potentially. We could see a breakout, maybe to 650. Yeah, we could see a breakout to 650 potentially. I mean, so many possibilities of what this market can do. But Nasdaq, it definitely would be nice if you were to just hit that target before doing something irrational and crazy. Shit. I mean, price can go all the way up to 700. Damn. Damn, Alex, that's not a good look, my guy. Honestly, okay, so maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm maturing a little bit, man. I mean, I'm trading with the trend now. I mean, what's going on? Instead of fighting it, I'm trading with the trend. And I may have said this before, but now I'm starting to see what gain weight and Mohammed was saying about after being up so much money and then having a green trade turn red. I mean, because like I said, Alex was up like 3 or 4K just now. Now he's down 3K. I mean, he's down 2K now, but yeah, I guess that's not a good look. I guess it doesn't look professional. I guess if I was someone that was interested in having somebody trade for me, if I wanted to give my money to them to grow, and I saw them down or up 4K, and now that they're down 4K, as an example, I would actually stop looking at that person. I would stop considering that person, actually. You know what, Alfred? I haven't blown an account in a while. It's actually been a while since I've blown an account. But I guess what I am tired of is making hard money instead of making this easy money. Because I mean, the areas that I get in is always going to be overall supply or demand overall. Those are the areas that I'm looking to get into. But like, let's just say, okay, so like as an example, let's just say I got in at these lows at 47. The market only went up, let's just say that it went up 10 points. I'm sitting here sacrificing, what is it, 70 to about like 30 points in one direction just to get 10 points trading against the overall trend, just as an example. And instead of making this easy money where it's just going in one direction, I'm making this harder money as it chops all the way back up. Now, this right here I did consider taking this trade. I just hate the fact that I skipped it because I thought to myself, well, I mean, I don't know. I don't think I'll get my target hit, and then this shit super hits my damn target. I was like, fuck. I mean, what else am I going to say when I had an opportunity to take this trade and I passed up on it because I just didn't trust it. And I guess in this situation, the market decided it's like, oh, he didn't get in. Let's make him cry about it. Because it went up more than 10 points. This was probably like, what, a 20 almost? 15-point move to the upside. 15 points to the upside. Yo, congratulations on that, K Trader. You know, not too many traders can say that they've had the same account for more than a year. The most that I've ever had an account was this Top Step account. I had that. It was my birthday account. That's why I kept it for so damn long, because I didn't gamble in it. I took like maybe 2 or 3 payouts from it, and then I got payout fever. And this is when I was trading CL, so it wasn't like I was trading Nasdaq on it or nothing. I was trading CL at the time, and it finally blew. I think I finally blew the damn thing, either February of the following year. I think it was February of the following year. Yeah. You said from these signals. What are you talking about? What signals are you referring to? Yeah, isn't that crazy, man? Isn't that crazy, Alfred? You can have an account and all it takes is losing emotional control for a session, and you'll lose it less than a session. Like that account that we grew over 30 days on the Apex account that we grew over 30 days, made 20K in 30 days. I got into the XFA. I had that account for a couple of days. I was $1,000 away from the drawdown. And then that was a day, for whatever reason, I decided to go super tilt. And I just blew that account up. Blew that shit up. All right, so I should be in. All right, okay. All right, gold. What are you going to do here? You going to fill this limit order or what? I guess, or what? I mean, I'll have this limit order sitting until about 9:30, and then I'll pull it if it doesn't get filled. I'm not going to stay up all night with this account, but I'm pretty sure I should get filled. I should get filled here pretty soon. Nasdaq knows that my limit order is right there. It knows. It knows. Because, I mean, it's not like I'm retesting the high or anything. It's just that my limit order is there, so I guess it's deciding not to fill it. I mean, I guess. Oh, actually, that is a. Oh shit. Oh, actually, no. That's probably not. Hey, yo, what's up, Tony Gold? What's up? 4K. Somebody asked Alex the magic question. You was up 3K. Now you're down 3K. Why didn't you take profits? Why? I mean, I'll answer that for him because it didn't hit my TP. That's why. You know, honestly, oh crap. Instead of taking profits, well, as a suggestion, I guess I should have said that. You know, as a suggestion, instead of, because you know, if you can hold a loser, you can hold a winner. Just trail it. Put your stop, you know, a couple of ticks underneath that low. I mean, if you really don't want your profit, if you don't want the price to come back to where your break even, or you know, even potentially stop you out, you can adopt a trailing strategy like that, where you just trail the market as it goes higher. To where you're not completely getting out of the move, but at the same time, you know, you're not losing money or anything. And just in case if it does go up, you know, you're still in the move. And if it comes down, I mean, you can still take profits and you can potentially re-enter. Easier said than done, for sure. But yeah, I mean, I think that's like the best option instead of just completely exiting out of the trade. All right, Gold. So you're going to play with me too. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Hmm. Cool. Finally hit that damn thing. Aren't you glad you didn't close it, Katie? Aren't you glad you didn't close it? Now you can keep trailing this thing as it goes up. I would keep my I would keep my stop back at least 2 candles back. It gives you, I think it gives you the best odds of staying in for as long as possible. We got two green candles higher. Keep my stop back right here. And then if we get a higher green candle, I'll move my stop up to underneath this candle and just keep on going until we finally get the market to hit some of these targets. I mean, that's fine. I'm not going to chase gold. I already know better than that. Gold has 30 minutes to fill this limit order. It has 30 minutes, and I'm just going to pull the order in 30 minutes. So I'll let it run overnight if it gets filled, but if it doesn't, there we go, baby. There we go. There we go. There we go. Look at that stop, that trailing stop right there. Getting as much profits out of this as possible. Here we go, baby. I love that. Love it. Now we got one runner in the first in the original position. And now we got 3 contracts in the other, man. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Oh, he was in 2 minis? Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I mean, man, trading is all mental, man. It's all mental and emotions. That's all trading is nowadays, man. I understand that it's hard seeing money on the chart and your internal voice in your head, the backseat trader. I'm gonna think of a name for that entity, the one that is driven by fear, that just throws gasoline on the fires of fear. Just fear, fear, fear. Take your profits. You're gonna lose it. You're gonna lose it. Come on, take it. Take your profits. You don't want to lose it. It likes to generate scenarios, crazy ass scenarios. Trump might tweet something. Take the profits. That don't ever happen. Or that usually doesn't happen. And that same voice, that same internal dialogue is saying that when you're in a losing position, hold it, hold it, hold it. It'll come back. It'll come back. Hold it. It's always wrong. That voice is always trying to suggest wrong because it's being driven by fear. Speaking about fear, I saw this TV show. I don't know if anybody's familiar with Landman. It's a series on Prime. It's about the oil rig and stuff like that. And hopefully they don't mess this series up with all the political politics crap. Not politics, but being politically correct and stuff like that. But the owner of this company died, and for whatever reason, I don't know why he would do that, because in reality, that would be like the most stupidest thing for someone to do. And if I was an investor, I definitely would have pulled my money. I definitely would have pulled it. But apparently he left his business to his trophy wife. Now, we all know what a trophy wife is. Someone that is not all up. They don't have it all. They don't have it going on upstairs, but they have it going on downstairs. That's the whole point of a trophy wife. And for whatever reason, when he died, he transferred ownership to his multi-billion, trillion-dollar oil company, drilling rights and all that other stuff, to his trophy wife. I thought that was like the most stupidest shit ever. But it's TV, so she's a trophy wife. Not only is she got it going on downstairs, but she also has it going on upstairs, apparently. She called a meeting to, I guess, console investors, saying that even though her husband is dead, that she's going to step up and she's going to take the company further. And one of the statements that she made was that I guess the company was driven by fear. And she said, I think We need more than that. And I said to myself when I heard that, fear is the most powerful human motivator in existence, even more powerful than love. Because hatred will drive, or not hate, well, my bad, hatred. Fear will drive you to the ends of the earth. Hatred will also drive you to the end of the earth too. But the thing about hatred is that once you complete your task, all that energy goes away. Fear is, oh my God. Oh my God. No. 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 Ah. Ah. Hatred is driven, and hatred will drive you. And once it's gone, it's gone. Fear is a renewable energy source. It's renewable. Gold, why? 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 I gotta pull this order, man. I gotta pull the order. I gotta pull this order. Does it? Uh, Damn, I gotta pull the order, dude. Shit. All right, Gold. Thanks. Thanks. You couldn't just give me the win, huh? You couldn't just come down a couple of ticks and fill the order. All right, I gotta pull this order. I can't. I refuse to do it. I refuse. I'm gonna pull the order. I'll just come back tomorrow. I'm not gonna chase gold. I'm not going to. I'm not gonna deal with that. Man, that always sucks. That always sucks. All right. It said it took you out at 520. Okay. But fear is the, and that's why if you see these social experiments, you see shows like Walking Dead. I think that's a great example of, these models at work, these different leadership ideas. We all want to be loved, for sure. We all want to be respected. But being feared, that's what's going to keep you in the game long term. And we have plenty of shows to show us that being a leader that people love over time what's the word I want to use? Over time, respect goes out of the window too. Because if people love you, what usually happens, they start to see you as a friend, as an equal. And over time, if they start to see you as an equal, I mean, they'll call you a king, but they won't revere you as a king. They won't think of you as a king. They won't imagine you as a king. They'll think of you as their friend, someone that's on the same level as them, but maybe of nobility, but someone that they fear. From fear comes respect. But at the same time, out of fear, people rebel. You'll have people, I guess that there will always be a rebellion against the quote unquote dictatorship, or there will always be rebellion against that fear. I mean, all of it is just human nature. So it's like, well, What is a nice balance between being loved and being feared? Hmm. Well, gold, that's the type of shit that just makes me just not even want to trade gold. Like that is just, man, that sucks, man. That just sucks. That sucks. Good thing I didn't get in at my original entry because my feelings would have been super hurt. But actually, this actually might be a short setup. But honestly, I was looking for this bounce. And this thing missed me. But like, dude, this thing literally just missed me, dude. By a couple of ticks, yo. God damn, man. Oh. Mm. So this missed me by 4 ticks. I got missed by 4 ticks. That just sucks, man. That just sucks. Okay. We'll just find something tomorrow, I guess. I guess we just have to look for another opportunity because I don't necessarily trust for the market to come back. Excuse me. I mean, I guess it could, but it'll probably, I mean, the market is downtrending. That was a balance that I was looking for. It already happened. So there's really no point in trying to, I mean, unless it works, but. I mean, it already came back in, and it already did that though. Already did that. Okay, well, yeah, okay. I'm not gonna do that. So, yeah, I just have to come back tomorrow. It's not a big deal. I am kind of upset about, well, not upset, but I'm kind of disappointed that I missed out on that move. Oh, that's very interesting. That's interesting. So I guess everybody that's holding the Nasdaq short. I mean, if y'all guys want to read it in the chat, I think with Bookmap chat is over there. So as I was watching these psychology videos over the weekend, it's interesting to see the same thing. I mean, obviously, these guys have data It's not like it's not like they're speaking from their ass. But one thing that these videos was talking about is that people will sensationalize their wins and their losses. They will sensationalize it. Like one of the guys in the chat is saying that he's exhausted at holding it, but he's also sensationalizing it by saying, yeah, I'm only down 4K. If I can't hold a negative 4K trade, then I can't hold a plus 30K trade. So it's just interesting. It's I feel like this weekend was definitely a learning experience because I am really locking in, moving forward. Like I have it in my mind that next year is a breakout year. We're gonna do really great things on this stream, really great. We're gonna make so much money, so much more money than we did this year. I fell off midway, I think April, and just lost focus in April. Started gambling more. Wasn't necessarily, I mean, I was trading for a payout, but I would just get angry and blow the account because the market didn't do what I wanted it to do. Or I just couldn't accept a losing day, so I blew the account. And I definitely got detoured from the path in April because we had a payout every damn week. Like the first couple of months of this year, it was payout city. It's payout city. And then I got complacent. Then I started to experience a lot of the emotions that these videos were talking about. Euphoria, feeling invincible, losing, like I said, focus, gambling. So the crazy thing is, and this is how I know that it's all self-sabotage, because after I only had two or three other payouts after April. I think I had one more, but then the two that I remember the most was I got a payout on my birthday and I got a payout on my partner's birthday. I don't find it a coincidence that I got paid out on those 2 days specifically. I don't find it a coincidence at all. At all. At all. So I know that it's me. It's not the market. It's not my strategy. It's me. Because every other day of the week except my birthday and my partner's birthday, paid out. But every other way, I'm blowing accounts, getting pissed off, trading on tilt, doing stupid things with my account, abusing my account. Yeah, I remember that. I did read an article about that. I'm pretty sure that dude is probably still, because I remember reading that article, and I remember it saying that he goes to the landfill and looks for it every day. Dude, either we're finding that laptop or that PC, or we're dying in that landfill. We're not going home. Shit. I might as well just build a hut or some shit at that landfill, because that's where we're going to be until we find that damn PC. I mean, how do you dedicate yourself going to the landfill, not finding it, and then going home and then trying to come back the next day? Fuck that. We're living at that landfill at that point. We're living there. Shit, I might as well just get a job there too. Because you got to think about it. I mean, what if, because if we all know that those guys, if they see stuff like that, you know, if everybody at the landfill is one man's trash is another man's treasure. Let's see a PC. Someone probably grabbed that shit, was like, hey, I got a PC. And he's sitting there looking for it, and somebody already got that shit. And then it was like, hey, what are you looking for? It's like, yeah, I'm looking for my PC. It has Bitcoin on it. Or I don't think he would tell anybody that, but you know, I'm looking for my BT. My PC is very important. But then, I mean, if it's locked, I mean, obviously you really can't get to it. Even if you do find it, if it's locked, password protected. Unless you have a crackable password, then. I mean, I would kind of be strategic about it, because after that drop, I don't think anybody would have held it. If you had a trailing stop, you would have gotten stopped out as it was coming down from 75K the first time. I think it was 75 or 72K. I forgot which number. I guess we can look. Actually, I don't care. We'll just say 75K. We'll just say that. I think it was 70 or 72K the first time. What's crazy is that people actually, what's a lot of people turned off the game. They pressed the power button. And honestly, I mean, I guess it's understandable, but it's really not. If you're gonna invest in crypto, you kind of, I mean, there's a reason why you gotta hodl, you gotta hold. You gotta hold. You don't lose it until you sell, and you buy more as it goes down. If it keeps going down, I mean, just imagine if you scaled into it as it was going down. I think it got back down to 15K before it. Like if you loaded the boat at 15K on Bitcoin, congratulations. Congratulations, because who would have thought that you bought a coin for $15,000 and it ran to 120, 120,000. You 8x your money at 15,000. I mean, you could have, I mean, I think somebody would have taken, because I mean, Bitcoin didn't go straight up. So, I mean, if you just kind of traded Bitcoin, if you had a runner, if you had like one for like, if you had like two coins that you would sell at a retest of all time highs, and you scaled out of your position to at least pay yourself as it went up, but then probably load the boat as it came back down. I mean, if you did it, if you strategically traded Bitcoin, then you should be good. Man, I don't shit. I think some prop firms tried doing that. I don't think it works, because the crypto market is open 24/7, isn't it? Honestly, I don't think that would be a good business model. Yeah, I don't think it would be a good business model. I'm pretty sure there are crypto firms, and I think there's one that did came out, but like I said, I don't think it would work, because when do you cut off traders? When do you cut them off? If the market is open 24/7, when do you cut them off? How do you cap them? And shit, with crypto, man, the whole point of crypto is a digital Ponzi scheme. I mean, that's all crypto is for real. Actually, those are meme coins. Meme coins are the Ponzi schemes. Crypto, there's semi Ponzi schemes, because you kind of have to get in and get out and let somebody else hold the bag. Because that shit will just super pump and then it'll just dump and it'll never come back up. It's highly unlikely for it to come back up. If you bought and you didn't sell it. You said Warbucks? Shit, let's look at it, man. Let's look. Let's look and see what kind of rules they got. Because I'm interested to see. So you said Warbucks. BTC. And then you said there's a firm called Breakout Prop Firm. So I put in Warbuck. Oh, X. Is this it? Okay. It's a next gen crypto prop firm for traders who don't follow the old playbook. Blah blah blah. All right, let's see what they're talking about. All right, so crypto funding made killer. All right, so no way, no way, no way, no freaking way. No way. Let's see what kind of, let's see. So, okay, so Bitcoin and Ethereum. Leverage, 5x leverage. All right. Well. And I guess you can hold it. You can hold it from Sunday until Saturday with only 5 minutes in between. So I guess you can only hold it literally just for a week, and then you have to close the position for 5. And so there's a 5 minute break between. And so I guess that's how they're going to cap you. I thought these accounts would be more expensive, to be completely honest. Okay. So I guess for the crypto traders, this is the platform. I mean, shit. Mm. Hold on, I don't get it. So 2 steps is $369. For 1 step is $389. And there's not that big of a difference. It's not that big of a difference. I don't know why anybody would choose 2 steps over 1 step. Oh, step 1 goal is 10%. No, okay, yeah, but yeah, I don't get it. Okay. So step 1 is 5% and step 2 is 10%. I don't get this. But why would you choose 2 steps over 1? Yeah. Yeah, Shauna. Yeah. Oh, Trishana. Okay, my bad. Oh, I haven't seen you in a while. What's up? Okay, well, all right. I'll put this in the chat if you're interested in trading crypto. There you go. It's in the chat. That's it right there. Okay. Damn, gold. That like, dude, that is nasty. Gold. That is nasty. Oh my god. Ah, man. Ah. Ah. Look at her go. Look at her go. After missing me by 4 ticks. There's really nothing that I could have done differently there. I just got missed. There's nothing I could have done differently. There's nothing. There's nothing I could have done. I was targeting the top of this range right here. That's where I had my limit. At the top of this range at 36.9. It's just, and for whatever reason, gold just completely missed this order block right here. Completely. I don't know why. It didn't even love tap it or nothing. It just missed it. God damn, gold. You said she hasn't been. Man, I don't know what it is about gold, man. She's being nasty now. I mean, you're absolutely right, man. I mean, after that, what Smith called generational run, where gold was just being just crazy. Gold was just breaking out. You couldn't short gold. You just had to find your way in a long position somehow. She was breaking structure. So for anybody that started trading gold during that bull run, right now they've probably lost all their money. And the reason why I say that is because the way that gold was trading before is abnormal for gold. That was actually gold breaking out, and it was just going higher. Now gold is kind of trading how she usually trades normally, and a lot of people, from what I've read, is having a hard time adjusting back to it, because this is how gold trades. I mean, it's pretty simple. It's price action. You don't trust breakouts, double tops, double bottoms, trend line breaks, etc., etc. But now gold is not breaking out anymore. Gold is slowly but surely trending down. You can see that on a daily chart. You see it on the daily chart, but we can see in all these red candles, we got a lower high. We haven't taken out this low yet. I mean, eventually it probably will. We'll see what happens. But technically, we did break structure right here at 460. Price did kind of pull back, but it looks like we'll probably see another leg down, and the bulls will probably try to take out that low. But that low did tap into this order block right here, though. So we got a daily order block right here. Price did tap into it a couple of times. We got the push higher. Now I think if price taps into this box again and we see a break and they hold it and they push this thing down, it would be crazy if we go all the way back down to actually, you know what? That's actually what we're probably doing. This is a breakout. I mean, technically the market is still uh, in the breakout phase. It hasn't come back and retested this range yet. So at some point, we don't know when, but at some point, the market is going to come back to this area and retest it eventually, because this is the breakout. And now I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of limits sitting in this range to buy the retest for a move higher. Probably back up into this box right here. So okay, well, because gold didn't hit my order, I would have had to have pulled it anyway. But man, gold, that was kind of nasty right there. That was nasty. Damn, look at this thing go. Target filled. That thing would have filled my target right there. Actually, I was in 39. I was in 36. My target would have actually been right here. It just would have hit my target and gone further. I had a 13-point target on my Top Step account, and I think it just would have hit my. Damn. Yeah, it would have hit my target at 54. Damn, gold. Damn it. Damn. All right. All right. So we did get a retest of that high. So we'll see what happens here. We'll see if the bulls hold this. If not, I would actually get back into this if we can see a strong candle here. If we see the bulls coming back in, we see a strong green candle, I will buy that. If not, then I'll just get stopped out of this. But you don't need I mean, that does kind of look like a nah, I mean, I wouldn't take it. I wouldn't short it. That does look like a short opportunity right there, though. That does look like a short opportunity because we do got this range. But I'm pretty sure they break out of that. Pretty sure. Well, or maybe they just swept the liquidity underneath because we got the breakdown right here. This is the retest. Technically, this is the retest. But it's past 9:30. I can't even take this trade. Like I said, gold is not about to grab me by the hands. And I'm not about to be all night babysitting the trade. So I got that 9:30 rule for a reason. Even though it pains me to see price hit all my targets here by missing me, I'm just going to come back tomorrow. But just know that deep down in my gut, there is a hatred right now for gold. Hatred. But I'm not going to revenge trade here, so I'm not going to do that. All right, so I guess we'll just trade the Nasdaq. All right, so I mean, like I said, if you see a green candle, I'm buying it. I'm gonna buy it. See a green candle closing above. Yeah. The Nasdaq definitely has been chopping a lot though. We want the old NQ back. The I'm done in 5 minutes NQ. Where's she at? All right, I'm gonna buy this candle if we can get a strong close here. Strong close, we buying the candle, baby. Still got about 200 ticks left. I mean, I think so, potentially. I mean, it could. All right, we'll buy that candle. We'll buy it. Because, I mean, it has all this room for upside. It has a lot of room for upside, so it's not like it can't. But we did technically double top at this swing right here. We did. So we did just make that swing. And so right there, you can see that the bulls tried to break above and hold, and then they broke above it. So if we can kind of get the market to move back up here, then we should be good. At least for a retest of these highs right here. We'll see. The odds are in our favor here, but it doesn't guarantee that we're going to win. But the odds are in our favor. We still have all the EMAs pointing up. We got the long-term, medium, and short-term EMA all still sloped to the upside here. So the odds is still in our favor until we see a break of the EMAs. All right, let's go. Let's go. Oof. Looks like they got orders at 525. We'll see if the market reacts at that level. But for right now, we going up, baby. Or at least we should. You said 493, 498. Yeah. I mean, technically the bulls are selling, or the bears are selling that break or that buyer failure right there. Yeah, okay. Well, that could be our break right there. That could be our buyer failure. Right there at that pivot. We had the buyers buying and then they failed. They came back in and now they're selling it right there. Yeah. Are you seeing this single print on like a platform or something, or is this like on Bookmap or something like that? Hopefully they get it. Oh, TPO charts. Hmm. Let me see. I guess if I took it short, well, if I took it short, I would be up about 10 points right now. I'll be up 10 points. Yeah, I'll be up 10 points. It looks like it filled that gap too. I didn't even see that gap the first time. Well, I wasn't watching it. So the market filled that price action gap right there on gold. Yeah, I think gold is going to continue to go down, actually. Excuse me. I think we go down. We go down, down, down. So you're short right now? I'm still in my original long. I got stopped out of my add-on. We'll see what happens. But right, yeah, I think you're right. I mean, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, the EMAs are still saying that the market is bullish. I guess the EMAs, I think what the market is probably waiting for right now is for the EMAs to flatten out a little bit because we're fighting against the EMAs. They're still sloped. You can start to see them flattening out now. Start to see them flattening out, so. I think we could potentially, so I think with NAS, if we see the short, I kind of want to see what happens at a retest at 400. Kind of want to see what they do at a retest at 400, potentially 350, 340. Right there at last week's close. And we fill that gap. Yeah, I think we'll see. I think the writing's on the wall, but this is the Nasdaq though, so. This is the Nasdaq, but I think the market probably. Yeah, unfortunately, yep. How do you trap a bear? By setting out traps. A bear trap. How do you trap bulls? By getting them with a bull trap. Traps, 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 traps. Traps, traps, traps. Call me Ricky. Okay. All right. Yeah, I mean, well, it does look. I mean, this leg is starting to look bearish, but we always got to remember that until the market breaks structure, we don't want to get emotionally and saying what we think is going to happen because the market is still bullish. At least, I mean, we got a gap open, a pullback. The market is still making higher highs and higher lows. It's still bullish until it breaks structure. So we have to respect the bulls until the bears show that they're serious and they break structure. Once they break structure, then I think it's safe to say that, okay, the bears are now in control. I mean, shit. Of course, the trend line is at my stop. Of course. So there's actually, oh shit, this actually might be a bear trap for sure. Oh my god, this actually might be a bear trap, and my stop is right there at the trap. Okay. All right. I mean, what can you do? What can you do? What can you do? All right. So this is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing a break, pullback, higher high in price, and the trap will be underneath that low right there. You got trend line support. You got a trap for the bears. You still have price above the long-term EMA. Man, I just hate the fact that my stop is right there at the trap. So right there at the trend line, right there at the trap. Yeah, I mean, that could be. Because like I said, this one is tough because yeah, the bulls failed to push it higher, at least for right now, at that pivot. They failed to take it. Oh crap. Yeah, they failed right there at that pivot. And then you can see that they failed, that they tried to break out above it, and then they failed, made that M pattern. They broke down. The bears are trying to short it at that buyer failure right there. Yeah, so I mean, there's definitely we'll see what happens. We'll see if the bulls will defend this trend line coming up. If not, then we know that the first trend line break is a trap. We know that. It's a trap. We have to wait until a retest and then we short. But we'll see. Well, the Qs is looking bullish after hours, though. Oops. The Qs is looking bullish after hours. So, or not after hours. I guess technically this would be the pre-market. Technically, it's not after hours yet. Okay. The what? What's, what the heck is that, Cave Trader? Hmm. I've never heard of it. That's actually the first time that I've heard of that Cave Trader. He says Tillamook cheese. I've never heard of it. I haven't. Mm. So it's like a pullback into support. Man. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, guys. That's gonna be it for me tonight. Yeah, that's gonna be it for me tonight. I appreciate everybody that joined me tonight. We'll definitely come back tomorrow morning, and we'll definitely look for more opportunities to earn some more money. And with that said, peace out, everybody. Have a good night.